Okay, so another math video. This one is going to be on checking if a known variable is a solution. So this is basically covering how to check your work, check if the answer you've gotten is a solution. So what these type of problems are going to be is, let's say you're given an equation. Let's say you have, I don't know, x plus 2 equals 3. And you're going to check, so you're going to check if x equals 3 is a solution. All right, so given this equation, we want to find out, is this a solution? Or is this the solution to this equation? All right, and in the last video that I made, I was talking about evaluating expressions for known variables, right? You did substitution. So basically what this entire video is we're going to substitute. All right, so we're going to be substituting this. So we're going to substitute in for x and check if I don't want to say that. Check if it becomes the right side, if it simplifies to the right side, if it makes, how about this? If it makes both sides equal. All right, so what I'm going to do is, right, I know x equals 3. I know that. It tells me check if x equals 3 is a solution. So I am going to substitute in 3, just like when we were evaluating expressions. So I am going to substitute 3 in for x because we want to check if when x equals 3, if this works, plus 2 equals 3. All right. Well, what is 3 plus 2? Is that enough wait time? 3 plus 2 is 5. 3 plus 2 is 5. Do those equal each other? Does 5 equal 3? No. So what you would do is, just for anybody who doesn't know, this means not equal. That is a terrible arrow. So that means not equal. So 5 does not equal 3. So the question is, because this is going to be a yes-no answer, all right, this is a yes-no answer, is check if x equals 3 is a solution. No. It's not a solution. Not a solution. 5 does not equal 3. So, right, you substitute in for x and check if it makes both sides equal. Did it make both sides equal? 5 does not equal 3. Okay? So let's go through, erase this stuff. Do a different example. Let's do, I don't know, 5 times 0. Okay. And what we're going to want to check is, let's check for positive 15. So I want to substitute in what I'm trying to check is a solution. So I want to check if this is a solution, and I check that by substituting it in where x should go. All right, so if I were to rewrite this, 5 times -3 plus 15 equals 0. I substituted it in. All right, I substituted in what I'm trying to check is the solution. All right, now I simplify, and I just simplify the left side. I don't do anything over here. I am just going to keep the 0 there. I want to find out if this left side is going to become 0. So 5 times -3. All right, that is -15 plus 15. -15 plus 15, I can just put 0 there, and -15 plus 15 is 0. Is it a solution? Yes or no? Is x equals 15 the solution to this equation? Yes, because when I substitute 15 in for x, it works. That is a solution. It is what makes it equivalent. It's what makes the left side and the right side equivalent. All right, so x equals 15 is a solution. Let's do another one. X equals -5. All right, so let's do 10 over x plus 3 equals 1. All right, so I need to substitute in for x. I'm going to see if this is the solution, and I'm going to do that by substitution. I'm going to substitute it in for x and find out, yes or no, if it is a solution. All right, so I'm going to have 10 over, put the plus 3 equals 1. So I'm going to substitute in -5. All right. Like I said, we're not doing anything to this right side, so that's still going to be 1. What is 10 divided by -5? Well, 10 divided by -5 is -2. Plus 3. What is -2 plus 3? 1. Does 1 equal 1? Is that true? Does 1 equal 1? Yes. So, is x equals -5 the solution? So the question would be, I haven't written this down, but the question would be, is x equals -5 the solution? Question mark. Is that the solution? And the answer is yes, it is the solution, because when I substitute it in for x, I get an equivalent statement. All right, I get an equivalent statement. 1 equals 1. That is true. Those are equivalent. All right, that's how you check your work for what we're going to do after this video. All right, That's why we're teaching it first, is so that when we do the next thing, you know how to check your work. And you check work by plugging in your possible answer, substituting in your possible answer, and seeing, does it work? That darn well worked. When I plugged in -5, when I substituted in -5, I got an equivalent statement. That equals that, true. All right, I'm gonna do one more. This one will be just a little bit more difficult. Up the ante. Hopefully none of you guys know what an ante is because you're not old enough to gamble. All right. Let's do I'm just going to throw this one in here. Do a fraction. Do an easy fraction, but let's do a fraction nonetheless. Let's do 20x minus 5 equals 7. Okay, so I want to check if that is a solution. So again, I'm going to substitute. So I'm going to substitute in 1/2. So I'm going to get 20. I'm going to put parentheses. Minus 5 equals 7. In these parentheses, I'm substituting in 1/2. All right. So if I'm following PEMDAS, I do parentheses first. Well, that's simplified. All right. Then I do exponents, no exponents. Then I do multiplication or division. Multiplication is the only thing here, so let's multiply. 20 times 1/2. Whenever you multiply by a fraction, you're technically dividing by the denominator, what's on bottom. So 20 times 1/2 is the same thing as 20 divided by 2. What is 20 divided by 2? Thank you. Thank you for everybody who's in my classroom. Yes, the answer is 10. Obviously, I'm talking to myself and I'm going a little bit crazy, talking to myself every day making videos. So hopefully they are at least helpful. Next step, 10 minus 5. Well, hopefully you guys are all starting to see that this one's not going to work out so well. Because when I do 10 minus 5, I get 5. And does 5 equal 7? No, it does not. 5 does not equal 7. So, is x equals 1/2 the solution to that equation? Is x equals 1/2 the solution to that original equation? Nope. It is not the solution because when I plug it in, when I substitute it in, I don't get an equivalent statement. An equivalent statement just means that you got the same thing on both sides of the equal sign, right? You don't say an apple equals an orange. An apple equals an apple. 5 should equal 5. 5 does not equal 7. All right, so it's not equivalent. Hopefully this video is helpful. If not, let me know so I can make another one. Obviously, I want these to be helpful. All right, that's it because I'm actually going to get kicked out of this building in about 10 minutes, which means I need to pack up. So thank you for watching yet another one of my amazing teaching lesson videos. All right, put a thumbs up. Thank you.